I don't even see the need to watch fucking Top Gun.
Here. I'll just leave it like this. The '80s is by far the greatest decade of movies of all time. All time.
I don't know, bro. Go ahead.
Listen, Top Gun is right there on the list. You know what I'm saying? It's over the top, ridiculous bullshit with insane action and a pretty good soundtrack and some decent women.
This guy sound like a movie critic for real now.
I'm just saying, bro. Like everybody knows it's Top Gun. I mean, you're not gonna get nothing special. That's why, like, all the reviews are talking crazy about the new one. Talking about, oh yeah, you're gonna stand up and fucking cry and drop a tear. I'm like, I went to see it. No, it wasn't. It was fucking Top Gun at the end of the day, bro. It's a mindless action movie with a nonsensical plot and a lot of awesome guy stuff moments. You know, fighter.
So I haven't seen it. But I read the synopsis, right? So I'm gonna assume they said he came back just in the nick of time to teach these kids how to fly against a unbeatable threat or some bullshit. So was it machines flying planes this movie, or was it fucking some kind of extraterrestrial fucking type plane on some transformer bullshit, or was?
You said the '80s, so it got to be Russian.
No, there's no one. This gets
That's what
right.
I'm saying.
So
all movies.
So Russian. So you said Russian is some kind of specialized stealth fighter type new plane technologies bullshit. Which one was it?
I wish I can give you that. I mean, you kind of close, but the premise is 80s movie.
Okay? I don't even need to see it, man.
This is the premise, bro.
I don't even need to see
it. So here's my thing, right? And if I
he's flying against a clone of himself or some bullshit at this point.
See, that's way too advanced. This is not that. It's not that. It's literally. So the bad guy technically is what's that country where they, like, not Afghanistan, but one of those countries over there.
Oh man, so say Russia got an Arab country?
Yeah, they went with Iran, of course. I believe it's Iran. So.
Okay. Oh my god,
they're building.
Haven't these people been kicked enough?
But that's more modern to do the Middle East than Russia.
Fresh, I want to say it was more ambiguous, like the Middle East, because the bad guy, when they showed the bad guys in the plane, it was like, you couldn't tell who it was. It was just the fighter in all black, which was like, you don't know who this guy could be, but he's supposed to be like the top of the top of the top. But the whole premise of the movie is that they put like a nuclear reactor at the bottom of a fucking mountain, and only the Top Gun pilots can get to it.
What?
This is what I'm saying.
Only the Top Gun pilots can get to it?
Yeah.
Are you sure Ving Rhames ain't in it too, man?
Like, right.
Ain't in it.
Him and Ludacris with Fast and the Furious cast.
It's like a volcano type joint. You know, it's real steep, but it's, you know, inside. It's not a volcano, but it's just built like one. And the premise is they got to fly through a valley, fly up the mountain range, drop inside the motherfucker, blow some shit up, then fly out. Apparently this was like all realistic shit that Tom Cruise and all these fighter pilots designed, which is the appeal of it, because with the stuff.
Fighter pilots and Tom Cruise, huh?
Yeah, hey, Tom Cruise. This is the first time in history I've ever seen this nigga Tom Cruise took 5 minutes to thank you for seeing his movie. I'm like,
times is hard, nigga.
he like, guys, we worked hard on this 20 years, blah blah blah.
Nah, he put up his own brand for that movie, man.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
When you see the stunts in the theater, you're like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? For me, I felt, because I did see Top Gun as a little kid, and aerial stunts was a motherfucker. It kind of made you want to be a fighter pilot. So with this movie, it's no real point. First of all, Tom Cruise is like 50 something, and he's still flying, right? But all his leadership hates him, and I'm like, what did he do? And they're reading his resume. He's the most decorated fighter pilot in American history, right? Literally. But nobody likes him. So somehow he gets grounded and he got to go back to the Top Gun program. And spoiler alert, His dead wingsman's son is there, and he did some
Goose?
shit with him. Yeah, see, you
I
know.
Well, I know the memes.
Whoa,
about Goose.
sound like he gave himself up just there.
Yeah, right. Quiet.
Hey, if I was a bully,
I
and
know.
I heard that, and we was in school, you just gave yourself away, man. My nerd alarm would have went off. I'd have been like, hold on.
Oh, you know that word.
Oh, you know that. You know that. How you know that?
Where your grandma stay? Yeah, he's trying to press this guy for real.
Goose.
Right. He said goose. Like, hold on, that's real specific, man. How you know that?
But yeah, the big homie John Hamm was in there. You know, he was. Like I said, it felt like an '80s movie because there was like Tom Cruise, clearly the protagonist who means well and does well, but it's like everybody just hates on him because he skates the line of "fuck your authority," and they don't like that. Like, you know, like the age-old principal that's always chasing down the hall after the bad kid or some shit, or Rodney Dangerfield in the movie. You know.
Oh, he's a rebel. He's 52, but he's still a rebel.
He's not a rebel though. They just come.
Is he 52 in the movie? You know, them cats still be trying to play cats in their 30s.
Yeah, he's 29.
Right.
At this point, he's like I said, the most decorated fighter pilot ever. So, what's the other cat? Fresh. I know you know his name, Val Kilmer. Who did he play in the movie? Iceman.
Goose?
Yeah. So
was it Goose?
Iceman. So Iceman.
I just know Goose.
No, random question: is Val Kilmer still with us?
I haven't heard about him passing.
Okay, because
good question.
The scenes in his movies was kind of weird. He was like a quadriplegic and he didn't really speak. He kind of spoke but didn't. I'm like, what is this? But anyway,
he's still with us.
Okay, good. So yeah, Iceman wanted him to come train the Top Guns, but of course, when you get there, all the young Top Gun pilots are arrogant and know it all, and it's classic '80s hijinks where Tom Cruise has to show up everybody and make sure they're on point. The stunts were amazing. The action was amazing. I give it like an 8 out of 10. It's a very solid take your kid's brain off Saturday afternoon movie that'll keep their asses quiet for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? And keep you quiet too. You gonna it's dope for adults too. Y'all should give it a chance, especially since y'all ain't seen the original ones. I'm a little.
I'm not spending money on that, man.
Well, I noticed.
Whip.